While maps and registers found from the period were unclear, technological advancements in recent years have now made it possible to fill in the gaps. Although a rather laborious task, finding the needle in the haystack is now possible.
We develop a search box, and then our survey vessel will go to that area and it will deploy our sonar gear, where we tow it on a cable behind the boat, and we just methodically map the seabed going back and forth until we either find the ship or we don't find it.
In recent times, with the advent of autonomous underwater vehicles, new robotic technology, sensor technology, the kind of stuff that we are building today, it's making it easier and more cost-effective for explorers. At the sonar level, we can see objects as small as in the centimeter level range, and with the laser, we can see things in the millimeter range.
Photogrammetry now makes it possible to visually reconstruct the seabed. As the tools get better and better, technology keeps breaking down the barriers of the deep.
Les limites de la plongée scientifique, ça tourne autour de 70 mètres. On arriverait à réunir une équipe pluridisciplinaire. Au-delà, ça devient très illusoire. Et au-delà de 300 mètres, de toute façon, l'humain n'a plus sa place. Aujourd'hui, on est arrivé, je dirais, presque à la science-fiction du passé. Continue comme ça, Vincent. Il y a simplement 5-6 ans, on parlait de la profondeur, et aujourd'hui, c'est devenu notre quotidien.
We can now virtually go anywhere at the bottom of the sea, from 150 meters, which is the bottom of the sea in the English Channel, to 4,800 meters in the Atlantic. That's a mile deeper than the Titanic. So the future has arrived, the robots have arisen.
Although the Titanic lies 3,800 meters underwater, the shipwreck was explored 20 years ago. However far down, shipwrecks are no longer out of reach of human greed. And the massive wealth they harbor is whetting governments' appetites, which have also joined the treasure hunt.
Hemos encontrado 307 años después de su hundimiento el galeón San José.
Finding the San Jose, a Spanish galleon sunk in 1708 by the British Navy off the coast of Cartagena, was a gamble taken by Juan Manuel Santos, then president of Colombia. In 2015, after years of research, his team located the galleon 300 meters below the surface, off the coast of Colombia.
On a affaire à un navire du roi d'Espagne qui transporte une cargaison extrêmement importante. On l'estime à 200 tonnes d'or plus une masse non négligeable, semble-t-il, d'émeraude.
Colombian emeralds, gold from the Peruvian mines, under the cannons and amphorae, $17 billion worth of cargo, waiting patiently for the Colombian government. This is the largest treasure ever discovered.
Le gouvernement de Colombie a d'une part annoncé qu'il avait l'intention de faire une fouille de cette épave qui soit exemplaire.
Proteger el patrimonio cultural de Colombia.
En tout cas, le gouvernement dit « je veux réunir la meilleure équipe du monde pour faire cette fouille ». Et en même temps, il se rapproche de chasseurs de trésors américains en leur disant « il faudrait que vous réunissiez l'équipe ». Donc là, il y a quand même un petit gap, pour ne pas dire plus, entre la prétention scientifique et de confier le dossier à des chasseurs d'épaves qui n'ont aucune vocation à faire de la recherche scientifique.
Today, the San Jose and its treasure are still 300 meters underwater. The Colombian government is unable to finance the recovery operations by itself. It would have to appeal to private companies, paying for their services by offering them a portion of the cargo, a practice fiercely condemned by heritage protection organizations such as UNESCO.
I think those states will come around after a while and see that this is not a good solution. We have not seen one case of a good treasure hunter. In the best case, he makes a lot of money. In the worst case, not even. But you will finish with your heritage destroyed and certainly nothing in your hands.
The funding of operations to recover sunken cargo is a real dilemma. A battle between, on the one hand, treasure hunters and their potential partners, and on the other, the guardians of maritime heritage.
Digging the deep doesn't come cheap. Basically, if you want a large research ship that can launch a remotely operated vehicle, you're talking $35,000 a day perhaps. If you want to go and salvage something like a World War II ship in 4,000 meters, add a zero to that.
This is an expensive operation when you're working in the deep ocean. It can cost between $1 to $3 million per month.
Millions of dollars. This is the price of joining the treasure hunt. A price that only companies such as Odyssey Marine Exploration can afford. This listed company, based in Tampa, Florida, is one of the industry's heavyweights in the recovery of precious metals.
Odyssey Marine Exploration has been in the ocean exploration business since 1994. And the focus for the first 15 or 20 years was almost exclusively to find shipwrecks that had valuable cargo that could be salvaged and monetized.